Good night, everyone. Tonight is just me. My sister is not on here tonight. I'm sad. I was hoping that she was going to be on here. Um, Tonight, just going to talk kind of not too long. Well, I'm going to hope it's not too long. And my topic for tonight is um, look for the new beginning in every ending. And I choose this topic because our divorce has come to an end. Our separation has come to an end. Our marriage has come to an end. Now, what do we do? Where do we go from here? How do we start all over? Um, who do we look up to? Who do we look to to move forward? Who is going to be there for us? So tonight, I'm just going to talk a little bit on my experience on looking for the new beginning in my ending. Um, so I know I mentioned in one of my clips, like the clip I do every day, I talk about my vacation I recently had. I recently had a vacation um, a week ago. I went to Atlanta. It was so much fun, so much fun. I enjoyed myself. I got a lot of rest. I sleep. I eat. Oh my gosh, did I eat? I ate so much. I got some time to spend to myself. I didn't stay with family. I didn't stay with friends. Well, I had a friend come over, and we all just hang. Just talk and talk about life. She's like someone I could just call on and just bare my solo to whenever I feel like really talking to a human and someone who don't judge me. And I like that about her because she never judged me. No matter what decision I even made, and no matter what wrong, she knew it was going on. She never judged me, and she made it quite clear that whatever I decided to do, that she was going to be a support there for me, because she already probably already knew what was it, what was going to happen. So yeah, she was there for me, and so when I went on my vacation, she was there also. She showed up. I showed out, but she showed up. So it was really good. We really enjoyed ourselves. Had a lot of fun. I had fun. I don't know about her, but I had fun. Um, so for me, I just want to say, um, starting starting over again is looking for a new beginning. Every time you come to an end of something or you messed up, you want to start over. Anytime you want to start over, you want it to be different, you want it to be spectacular, you want it to be amazing, you want it to be something totally different. You don't even want it to start the way the past has started, or that past thing had started. You don't want it to start um over like that. You want a brand new beginning, and you want things just to be so in awe that you even surprise yourself, right? Right. For me, looking for the new, I started very early. Like soon as I got over some of the hurt and the pain, I started looking into a relationship. I started feeling like I need to hurry up, start replacing. I need to start figuring out who wants me, who is going to love me, who is going to be there for me, who is going to be there to hold my hands, who is going to give me a shoulder to cry on, to lean on, who is going to be there to comfort me. So I started looking for a new way to do these things, um, or someone new to do these things with, and hoping that these new, the new way or the new person would now be a new beginning, but it wasn't quite. So it wasn't that. It was not going to be a new beginning all of a sudden with someone else. That's not what it was going to be. And so anyhow, um, I try not to focus on just looking for, that new start, because I knew I was not ready. I started looking for a way out. And you cannot start unless you find a way out. Let's just say you get buried in a tunnel, or you get trapped behind doors. You have to begin to look for a way out before you start your digging. You start to walk towards that door to make your way out. And it's not easy. It's frustrating. It's hurting. It's disappointment. It's depression. It'll drive you crazy. It would, because you're frightened, right? It's very frightening. You're frightened. You don't know what to do. You don't know where to go. There's no one else to turn to, but you have to find your way out. You have to, no matter what, you have to find your way out. And it's until you find your way out that you would find a new beginning, a new start. You have to start somewhere. You have to find your way. Something in my hair. Yeah. It's kind of, I just couldn't even bear to see it there. It's just me. You have to really try to figure out, how do I start? Where do I start? What does this mean for me? Once I get out, where is the beginning? The beginning is right here in you. You have to take time to yourself. Sometimes you watch a movie and people trying to get out of a cave, or trying to get out of a door, or out of a house, or out of a car wreck, or out of something. They're just trying to get out that dark space. And when they do get out that dark space, they just stand there and they look. They look at their surroundings. They start touching themselves like, am I alive? They begin to try to feel themselves and see if they even still exist. Because sometimes you could become so numb in a situation. You could become so deaf. You can become so blind. And I don't mean like literally, but I just mean like these things happen, right? And so you just have to stand there, and you got to find yourself. You got to make sure you're still alive. You have to make sure that you can still hear. You can make sure you can still see. You got to make sure you can still feel. You got to make sure you know where you are. You got to look at your surroundings. And look at your, when looking at your surroundings, then you got to figure out, what do you remember about your surroundings, about the people, about this place? This is somewhere new. You're in a new place now. And that new place is, you're out of that marriage and you're into an emptiness. No more spouse. I'm just for real, like, no more spouse. And so now you have to find your way. And it's not easy. Because sometimes when you're in a situation or you're in a dark place and you're trying to get out to start over and define yourself, you find out that you're alone. And what happens when you come out of this dark space, this closed room, this musty, dirty, dark, damp, wet cave that was no light, and you just was digging and digging and digging, trying to find your way out? What happens when you get out there and you just find yourself just standing alone by yourself? Then what? Where do you turn? Who do you turn to? Where do you go? Sometimes you just don't know. But you look for the clearest area that you can see, and you begin to walk in that direction. For some of us who know God, we'll get out of it and we be like, okay, God, show me. Show me which way I need to go, because I'm out. Show me, how do I start over? Show me, what do I do? Please show me which way to go. Because it's so easy sometimes to just wave someone down and to get that help and to ask for help. Sometimes people don't even know what you come out of, and they don't even know how to help you. Whether it's a marriage that's gone wrong, a separation, a death in the family, sometimes people don't even know what to say. I am so sorry. Oh, it stopped. So yeah, we just got to make sure that everything is okay with us once we get out on the outside and we begin to start anew. We begin to start um, over again. We begin to look for a new beginning. We just need to make sure that um, we're okay. Check yourself. Don't wreck yourself. So you got to make sure you're okay. You got to make sure you're in your right frame of mind before you start anything new, before you venture off. you know. Um, Sometimes it's hard to really focus on anyone else when you're trying so hard to focus on yourself, to find out where you truly are in life, and what is your um, what is your purpose, like, or why did this even happen to you? Why how you get caught up in all of this. You thought you was doing the right thing. I thought I was doing the right thing. Apparently I wasn't. To that person, I wasn't doing the right thing. Or let me just say this, I was doing the right thing, but it wasn't the right thing for him at that moment. Sometimes people are receiving things, receiving goods, I would say, but it ain't, but the good that they're receiving isn't the good that they want or they need at that particular moment. And like I said in one of my clips, maybe I was just not the one for him at that moment. And maybe he's found the one for him. And I'm good with that because I know who I am and I know how I was. I know who I am and what I am and what I am good at or great at or what I could be. But at the end of the day, we just have to make sure when you begin something new, make sure that your mind is renewed. Make sure that your heart is strong and make sure that you can focus, you can hear, stop for a moment when you get out, breathe, feel yourself, try to see yourself and try to hear yourself. And that's what it takes sometimes for us to kind of understand a lot of things that go on in our lives because we go on a daily basis. We just keep moving forward, we just keep going forward, we just keep thinking, oh, I can do this, I can do that, and I have this to do the next day, I have that to do the next day, and we just keep going and going and going and going and going, but we're not stopping and we're not thinking, we're not feeling ourselves, we're not hearing ourselves. What are you renewing every day for the next day to be a new beginning? You have to renew your mind. Dr. Miles Monroe has spoke about renewing the mind, and it's an awesome sermon. You need to listen to it. You renew your mind, so much about you would change. Friends would change. The places you go would change. The people you hang around would change. Family will change. You would change. And what you think is so hard won't be so hard. But what you think is so easy is not needed. Now that's a little twist. What do you think is easy but not needed? I can say vacuuming is easy. I'm going to use the term vacuuming because that's something I like to do. Vacuuming is easy. It's clearly not hard, but is vacuuming needed? Not really. Not really. Sometimes vacuuming is not needed. Let's make good decisions moving forward. And I say this to my viewers. Even if you're in a marriage now, it's okay sometime to stop, think, renew your mind, look, and listen. Hear what the other person is saying. Feel what the other person is saying. And look at the surroundings. Look at your surroundings. Even this goes to the ones who was married now. Look at you all surroundings. Look at the people you have in your life. It's time to renew, right? It's the same old thing every day, but it's time to renew. It's time to renew what you used to do, what you used to see, what you used to say, people that you used to just come by every day. It is time to renew. I would say this before I go. It probably was about 9 months before I decided I wanted to try to date. 9 months right after, you know, the other walked out. 9 months after the marriage came to an end. And I said, you know what? I don't need to be alone. I wanted someone. I thought I was ready, but I was still in that dark place. I find myself still in the dark place. I found myself still struggling to find me, to find a way out. So going into something new at that moment, I wouldn't have been out. I would have just been going into a new direction, but I still would have been in that hole. I still would have been in that cave. I still would have been um, struggling. And I didn't want to struggle. I didn't want to struggle going into something new with all the hurt and the anger that I had. Because I had, even up to today, sometimes I still get so angry, but I quickly just start to think and renew. What are you getting upset for? It's over, it's done, it's gone. You're only getting upset because you keep thinking about that. Let it go. And then I smile. Even with my flaws and all, I smile. And it's another day. It's a new day. I don't want to bring my past into every new day of my life. I don't want that. You don't want that. You have to push through and you have to begin to start and you have to start to begin. And just know you're not alone. I always say that you're not alone, but to be honest with you guys, I think I'm down to one friend now. One friend physically that's right here in Virginia. And she's always busy, but it's okay. It's quite okay. And someone told me, you don't have to do this by yourself. But if I don't pick up the phone and call, I don't see you pick up the phone and call. And I'm just that type of person where even though I need help, if I ask one time and that's a no for me, I go off of that. Now, mind you, that person could be doing something that is important. That person could be in a situation themselves and just can't help. And and now I'm learning that. And now I'm learning that it is okay to accept no and don't overthink it like, oh, now they don't want to help me with this. And, they saying, oh, I'm here for you. But I've had a lot of people who said, you don't have to do this by yourself. But I don't see nobody step out. I could go days without my phone ringing and someone saying, how you doing, Tina? You need any help with the kids or anything? No. But that's not really their responsibility now, is it? That's the way I look at it. It's not. So I try not to put it on anybody, anyone. So I try to make it myself. I try to make things happen myself. And things that I just cannot get done, I just don't do it. I just leave it alone. Let it go. That's what I do. So I just want to say that don't start to reach for a new relationship unless you're quite out of the old. Like, unless it's really done. Don't start something new unless you're really done with the old. Make sure you're healed. Make sure you're whole. Make sure you are renewed. Make sure you know yourself. You feel yourself. You hear yourself. And you can see yourself. And make sure that the pain that you used to feel, even when you feel it trying to come back, you can smile and you can say, not today. Because sometimes that's what I do. Not today. You're not going to have my mind today. You're not going to have my thoughts today. You're not. So start a new beginning in a new place. Get out of there. You got to get up. You got to get out. And it's not going to be easy. Getting out, it's not going to be easy. Getting up, it's not going to be easy. Moving forward, it's not going to be easy. But you got to start. You got to start with the mind. You got to renew your mind. Renewing your mind is a new beginning for yourself, for you, and for that person that you want to have in your life the next time. You will be ready. Am I ready? Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Um, I feel like I'm ready, but mentally, I'm just like, I'm enjoying the single life. I am. I can come home and I ain't got no one to, have to cook for, or just do the normal things that husbands and wives does. Do I miss doing those things? I do. Do I want to do those things? Of course I do. Am I ready? I'm not. So, with that being said, I am out. I'm starting a new beginning and I'm moving forward. And I'm happy. I'm content. And I'm comfortable for now, for today. But who knows what tomorrow brings? Maybe I'm going to be mad. Maybe I'm going to be angry. Maybe I'm going to be sad. Maybe my thoughts might take over and I'll just start thinking about something. So, yeah. But it's okay. Like I always say, we'll get through this. We will get through this. I'm sorry to hold y'all so long. Oh, I miss my sister on here tonight. She's tired. So y'all have a blessed night. Y'all have a blessed day. And let's just start anew. Let's start anew. You can do it. Like, share, and subscribe. And remember, this is not the end. It's only the beginning. Be blessed.